Hello there, this is fairbuynovyoptions.com, and I would like to talk for this Friday, as you can see, the 12th of September. I would like to talk about the US dollar Swiss franc pair, as the pair or this major is forming here an interesting pattern. It is not a regular contracting triangle like here, but it is a running variation of a contracting triangle as a continuation pattern. And while this is a topping formation, it still has some minimum distance to be traveled, and I would say that this says much about the positioning before the FOMC next week. Now, a running variation of a contracting triangle looks like this. You have a previous trend, in our case a trend that is bullish, meaning this one here. Then the triangle begins. You have wave A, then the B wave, then the C wave, the D wave, the E, and then it should explode higher. This is a running variation of a contracting triangle. What does it mean? It means that the triangle ends, or the corrective wave ends, at higher levels in this case when compared with the end of the previous wave. So it is not really a correction, hence the word running. It ends on top of the previous wave. It travels, of course, like any triangle, within the A and C and B and D trend line. And the most important one is, of course, like in any triangle, the B and D trend line here, and this to be the A and C trend line. And as you can see, the triangle should contract while it is a contracting triangle. Now the same pattern is happening now on the US dollar and Swiss franc for this at this very moment, and it starts from here and it goes A and the B wave and the C wave and the D wave and the E wave. And this is our triangle. You might say, well, it's quite ugly. It is a bit ugly, I admit, but it doesn't mean that it's not correct. It travels within the A, B and D trend line here to the upside, like this. And then if you clone this line and put it here, remember the triangle needs to contract. So if you put it here, this would be two parallel lines. So definitely, if you connect it with the A and C, this is the C point, the A and C trend line like this, we have a triangle that is contracting, and we are all friends again. So the triangle, from my point of view, the running variation of a contracting triangle starts from here ends here, and therefore we have A, B, C, D, E. You might say, alright, so what if we have a running variation? Well, this kind of triangle comes with a measurement because the thrust of it is minimum 161.8 when compared with the longest wave of the triangle. And in our case, the longest leg of a triangle is the B wave, and minimum 161.8 should be traveled. If you take a Fibonacci tool and you look at the 161.8, put this one at the moment that the triangle actually breaks, or at the moment that the triangle is completed. That means probably around here, and you have a target of 0.95. Now, in order for our option today, because of course I'm going to recommend the call option here, in order for our option to expire in the money, we don't need for price to travel hundreds of pips. And to be honest, I don't think that it's going to travel today until the minimum target point 0.95. But this is just a market that is preparing for the FOMC statement next week, for the press conference Ms. Yellen is going to hold, and of course for the Fed's economic projections. Maybe we'll have a clue regarding the hiking rates and so on and so on. Who knows what these markets will actually going to bring. But technical analysis points towards the upside, and therefore I would like to buy call options on the US dollar Swiss franc today at this level with end of day expiration date. So let's write on the screen that I'm buying call options with end of day expiration date for the US dollar Swiss franc in, let's say, analyzing a pattern that is simply beautiful. Have a great day. Make sure you check fairbinaryoptions.com. Make sure you go and check our Binary Options Academy projects that we have there. A lot of technical analysis and fundamental and stuff, and I'm sure you will enjoy them all. Have a great day. Bye bye.